As Stephen's voice fell, Charlie immediately saw Aoshui, who walked in at the entrance. Today, Aoshui wore a sports bra and a pair of sports shorts. Her excellent figure was exposed. What Charlie didn't expect was that Aoshui's muscle lines were amazing, and there was even an obvious vest line around her waist. With this figure, she is really invincible among girls. In addition, Aoshui's skin is as white as snow, and there are no blemishes. With such a beautiful figure, it is perfect to be impeccable. In addition, Aoshui's long hair was tied into a neat ponytail behind her head, and she wore a pair of big red boxing gloves on her hand. Her face was brazen. Walking out side by side with Aoshui was a young woman with brown skin, even a little dark. Stephen introduced to Charlie diligently, "Master, my sister played against a Thai player today. It is said that she has strong Muay Thai skills and is a seed player of the team." Charlie laughed and said, "It's nothing to be afraid of Muay Thai. The whole of Thailand is only Muay Thai, which can be regarded as a handy fighting technique. Compared with our Chinese martial arts, it is really insignificant, and your sister can definitely beat this player." Stephen said with a smile, "Master is so insightful. In fact, I also think that my sister will definitely win over her." Chin Gang on the side glared at Stephen and murmured, "You show me a good time to watch the game, and stop talking nonsense there and affect Master's mood when watching the game." Stephen shrank his neck when he was scolded, not knowing what he had done wrong, which made his second uncle unhappy. In fact, Chin Gang was mainly annoyed because this kid was robbing him here, and he was going to get close to Master. As a result, this kid kept chatting here, so it made him annoying. At this time, Aoshui, who was on the stage, also saw Charlie in the stands, and the little Chili with a bit of firmness in his original expression instantly became shy. She gently waved her hand with boxing gloves, and exclaimed excitedly, "Master, you are here." Charlie nodded and smiled at her, and said, "Be sure to cheer later. I am optimistic that you will qualify for the team and advance to the quarterfinals." Aoshui smiled shyly, her heart as sweet as honey. Nothing makes her happy and excited more than her beloved man coming to watch her game. She felt that at this time, she was the happiest woman in the world. At this point, the referee stepped forward. Since it was a preliminary match and there were 7 other groups of players in the game at the same time, the referee did not delay the time. He walked up and said directly, "Both sides prepare, the game will start in 30 seconds. Aoshui and the Thai female athlete immediately warmed up briefly in the ring. After 30 seconds, the referee took the two to the center of the ring. After briefly talking about the rules of the game, they immediately announced the start of the game. As soon as the game started, the Thai female player took the initiative to launch a quick attack on Aoshui. Charlie can see that this Thai female boxer is quick to punch and her body is very flexible, and her height is almost 10 centimeters shorter than Aoshui, and her body is short overall, so her bottom plate is more stable. Moreover, the Thai female player has a very clever style of play. She knows that her advantage is in the bottom game and Aoshui's advantage is in the top game, so she frequently attacks from the bottom game. As the opponent came up and quickly launched an attack, Aoshui could only focus on blocking, so the whole fight was a little embarrassing. In the first round, the opponent had significantly more effective hits than Aoshui, so after one round, the opponent was ahead of Aoshui in points. During a short break, Aoshui's coach hurriedly gave her tactical guidance in her ear. After a short break of a few minutes, the game immediately entered the second round. At the beginning of the second round, Aoshui changed her strategy and took the initiative to attack the opponent, but her main tactic was to break the opponent's bottom set, and the opponent continued to break her bottom set. But Aoshui was obviously not as solid as the opponent in the next game, and because her figure was relatively thin and tall, the next game itself was not stable, so it was obviously not dominant in this kind of confrontation. Soon after the second round, Aoshui still lags behind the opponent in points, and the gap is getting bigger and bigger. Stephen couldn't sit still at this moment. He whispered, "The Thai player always beats my sister's side. If my sister can't break through the opponent's advantage, then it is very likely that the game will be lost." Charlie smiled. "Stephen, it seems that you are quite discerning." Stephen said embarrassedly, "It was the classmate who got the axe. Please forgive me, master." Charlie nodded slightly and glanced at the Thai female player. He found that this female player, although the bottom plate is more stable and the speed of her legs is faster, but the faster her tactics, the less defensive her tactical moves. Every time she takes her legs, while attacking the opponent, she also exposed her weaknesses. Every time she tried to attack from the bottom plate, she deliberately pressed her leg very low, trying to directly attack Aushwei's calf and ankle. This method of getting out of the leg was fierce, as long as she hit with all her strength. For a moment, Aushwei will find it difficult to stand normally in this game, and it will be equivalent to losing the game at night. However, it was precisely because she pressed her legs very low that a fatal flaw was revealed. It was the front of her own leg bones and knees. Although Aushwei was not stable in her footing, she was better than her height and long legs. When the opponent lowers her leg, the opponent hits the front of the opponent's leg bones and the front of the knee in one step. It is very likely that the opponent's entire bottom plate attack will be destroyed in one move.